Hey guys, this is Donnie with Standing Goats Rescue. You're hearing traffic because I'm on the side of our property, the south side, in this wooded area. We've got some odd tracks up near the fence, and I'm just gonna take a look and see if there's anything out here on this side. I'm filming with the new GoPro. It's the model, the Hero 8 Black. I'd like to let you guys know this camera was given to me by a good friend of mine, Jeff Townsend. Because of him, I was able to get my phone replaced, and he bought this camera so that I could start filming again and getting back in the field and getting some live streams up. That man's been a blessing to my family, and I hold him in the highest regard. And Jeff, if you're watching this video, thank you, brother. You know we love you. And I'm absolutely grateful for all that you've done for us. And I know we'll be seeing you again soon. I just had to get that out, guys. He's a wonderful man, and he's done some wonderful things for us. All right, here's the house where these goats, what we call the girl goats, they're the ones, the males in here are castrated with the exception of the babies. This back pen is the boy goats, the ones that are intact, and the aggressive one, which we only have one. He's not aggressive to us, but he is aggressive to the other goats. And back there, that's where I have the tractor and all of the tractor implements and all that big mountainous tarps. I forgot to go through them. But I've got a few tracks in that back section back there. I'm pretty sure I know what those are. They've got 5 toes. But I want to come through here and see if I can figure out what's coming up to the property. And I'm filming with the GoPro. I believe I've said that, but just want to make sure. It's extremely dry, so there's nothing I can do about all the crunching. I haven't been out here on this side in probably a year and a half. Not far from the highway. Watch it there, you'll see cars pass. There we go. It looks a lot different than the last time I was in here. I don't know if y'all heard that. It may have been a limb falling. Try to go around that big canopy, that wall of limbs. See if I can get over there. Nothing feels off. It's just kind of spooky on this side. These vines right here, these are the wild muscadines. There's one of them there. Hoping you can see it. The screen's off on the camera, so I can't really tell, but there's little green balls. When they turn ripe, they'll turn a dark purple, almost black. And they're so good. They're sweet. That's a really creepy area right there. Oh, that was me. Can't do anything about the background noise from the highway. I'm just trying to pan this real slow where you guys can, if there's anything to be seen, maybe you guys will spot it. I'm looking for any sign. There's a soda bottle or a beer bottle. We don't drink, so it isn't ours. That is really weird. That area is almost like a natural tent. Let me get up here where you can see it. There's a huge stack of cans down there. Metal cans. I don't think there's any hobos out here. It's very wooded. There's nowhere for them really to go to bum money or to ask for help or food or anything. Shaking a little bit, but I have the stabilization turned on this thing, so hopefully it's not gonna be so bad you can't see it. It's beautiful in here. It's dead. That's still our property up there. There's the male goat's hoop house, the white one. So far, everything feels fine. I don't have any bad feelings. It's just I don't like them thick areas like that. I'm not feeling anything staring at me or anything of the sort. I'm just very leery of them, thick foliage that I can't see into. I don't know if y'all can see, the ground is really spongy here. It's like the whole ground is. These are my work boots, if you're wondering why they're so tore up. This is that little tent area. There's a sandy area right there. I don't know if it's on the screen. Okay. I think you can see it. I heard something. Got a sandy spot. I do hear something. Faint, but it sounds like something's walking on these leaves. I can hear it. There's a bone. Wow. Look at that. Something ate half that bone off. I'm getting a weird feeling now. Ooh, I'm getting dizzy. I don't know what that is. Oh, mackerel. I'm getting really dizzy. Ooh. There's something dark. Oh. Golly, I feel like I'm about to fall over. Ooh, I gotta move out of this area. I literally feel like I'm gonna fall. Gee whiz. Have you ever been on a boat and it gets, you get in rough water and it's bouncing all over the place? And when you finally get back to the shore, back to the bank, you get off the boat and you feel like you're falling toward one direction. That's how I feel right now. There's another sandy spot. I think it may be from the root of that tree. Oh gee whiz, I got to move. Trying to keep the camera steady. I'm really dizzy. Oh, sorry guys. Thought a spider jumped on me. It was just a vine. Looks like a big nest right there. I don't know if y'all can see that. Move this. Oh, gee whiz. I'm gonna try to walk around. I gotta move from right here. Something is off in this area, really bad. My balance is messed up. Gee whiz. Oh. That was strange. I feel fine now. I thought I was going to black out just right over there where I was just at. Felt like I was had motion sickness. Wow. How's that one of them leaning trees? That's from the storm. There's no doubt that's from the hurricane. That's a big tree. That thing's probably 1.5 feet thick. I don't think there's nothing alive could push one of them over. We're really close to the highway here. Probably 140 to 150 yards away from it. And we get so much just craziness that happens around the house from these creatures in these wooded areas. We have forest on the north and south sides of our property. The east side we have a lake. I don't know if y'all can hear it, but there's something crunching the leaves back there. It could be a dog or a bobcat or something. It's not real loud. See if I can get around over here. of the big guys. But I overlook a lot. You guys that watch these videos usually find more evidence in the videos than I've seen when I was out in the field. I think it's because you get so used to hearing them or seeing them. So you get used to all that activity. And it's like you don't recognize it. You're around it so much. There's another little cleared area. This whole area is open here. I don't remember this being open like this. There's no leaves on it. There's some tracks of something. I don't know what it is. It's probably a rabbit. Look at the cleared spots. There's another one. There's a fox track there. Another cleared spot. We've had quite a few foxes that have been captured by the Game and Fish Commission that have tested positive for rabies. And all I have on me is my little pea shooter, my little 9mm, so I don't want to get off in a thick area where I can't get a shot on him if I have to defend myself. I keep hearing stuff. The direction I'm pointing the camera is, I think it's the same footsteps I was hearing, but they started back over here, back over in this direction, and it kind of circled me. Let me see if I can get down in here a little bit. I'm not going too far. I don't want to get snake bit, and I don't want to be fox bit. I just don't want to be bit. Such a beautiful area in here. I just got that sensation that there's eyes on you. I literally just got it. Can't tell where it's coming from, where the feeling's coming from. It's strong right now. I don't guess I ever came back into this spot. None of this is recognizable. Or at least I don't recognize it. There's another cleared spot right there. Okay guys, sorry the camera cut off. The memory card's full, so I've got to move the videos off of it. But there's that spot. I'm on my phone now, and this is the phone that Jeff Townsend also helped me to get this. Oh wow, that jug right there, if that says ammonium chloride on it, then that has came from our house. And let me see. Yep. Guys, I want to show you something. I hope that doesn't have a hornet's nest in it. Let me check. I want to show you something about these containers. Okay, I don't think there's nothing, no hornets in it. Be on the safe side. Okay. Alright. You see the threads? This is our container. When we use this on the male goats to prevent urinary calculi, especially if you're feeding grain to your goats instead of hay only, you need to be giving them ammonium chloride. This stuff right here, it prevents them from having urinary issues, which is very painful, and it can be deadly to them. But when they're empty, we clean the containers out and we use them to hold the cookies and a little bit of feed. When we take the goats, if we take them to a parade or something and we only got one or two, then we bring these containers to where we have a little bit of feed for them. Something brought that container back here, unscrewed it, and got the feed out of it, or the cookies. I don't know what was in this one, but they had to unscrew the top, and they ate the stuff out of it. And I know a fox can't do that. These are not blueberries. We do have wild blueberries out here. These little things. I can get it to focus on my finger. Yeah, that's not blueberry. That's, I forget what they call them. They're not good for us. But the birds eat them. Wildlife eats them. These are blueberries here. These bigger leaves, these are edible. These little guys right here. Put a mosquito on me. The leaves look awful light. Usually a blue color. Like that new shoot coming up right there, that's kind of got a bluish hue. But these are the, I believe they're huckleberries, if I'm not mistaken. That's the true name of them. But we call them wild blueberries. And I don't remember what these things are. But anyhow, I'm going to move over. I think I'm going to go back out here because I still have a really strong feeling that I'm being watched. I have not heard any growling or anything like that. I just feel very uneasy. It doesn't help matters that I found this feed container with somebody unscrewed the lid. There's no chew marks on it. There's no signs showing that an animal chewed the lid off. These are one of the them little berries that the birds like. I really feel as though I don't need to be in here. I'm getting really, really creeped out. I've got a very bad feeling right now. This whole patch right here is wild blueberries, and right there, right at my fingertip, that's them wild grapes, the muscadines. Yeah, I got to move out of here. I do not feel well at all. I don't feel safe. Oh, okay, I'm gonna move up. That almost sounded like a pig grunt. There are no pigs in here at all. Yeah, I'm not going back over there. That didn't feel good. Whew. I can zoom in out there. I thought I seen a tree back there moving. Are you shaking around? Can you see it? It's almost dead center of the screen. I'm trying to hold it steady. I'm shaking. I don't know what that is. Maybe a squirrel. It's like another bone. There's a lot of cleared areas in here. Like that. That area, I don't know why that's cleared. That little spot right there. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what that was. No, I'm going back up here. That kind of, oh. Yeah, there's a stump. I don't want to go back through that where I just went. I'll go up this direction. I swear I feel like there's 100 eyes on me right now. This looks like a trail. See, there's another cleared spot right there. I don't know what that is. There's the big pine tree. That one that I was showing you that was bent over. That was from the hurricane. My house is right through there. That's where we just come from, that opening right there. I don't know if I'm hallucinating or what, but I keep hearing movement. I'm going to get up closer to the house. I don't like that feeling that somebody's watching me. I'm in shorts out here, and these things are scratching me up. Oh, gee whiz. That was a vehicle. See the road. Right center screen, there's a light brown patch just to the right of it. Looked like one of these small trees. Like a squirrel jumped onto it. Maybe not. I don't know. I'm a little paranoid. I get that feeling that I'm being watched, and it just sometimes it pushes me over to the point that I'm just extremely paranoid. I feel better. I can see the property. Look at the path. Can you guys see this? Something has made a trail. There's the property right there. Well, all right through there, that opening. There's a path coming 30 feet from your property line. Nobody comes over here. This is privately owned. We do know the owners of it. Very good people. What the heck is that? I guess is that moss? Looks like hair. It's got sticks in it. I ain't touching it. Here's another one of them cleared spots right here. Hope you guys can see this on this video. See this gray stuff? This is a type of moss. You step on it and it'll spring back up. But there is none right here. See how it's cleared? It's all around. And then there's another cleared area. It's almost like something sits here, stands here, and just watches the goats. Here's the tractor, the red, you see in that black hoop house. The white hoop house, just past it, is the boys. That's their home, but they come out here. We got an electric fence to keep them from coming out here unless we're out here with them. But there's a couple that jump over it. This is a trail. This is a trail coming around the property. I don't know why that little tree's been over. There's another clear spot right there, right at the end of my stick. I hope these big fellas ain't coming over here and staking these goats out. I do have a little experience in explosives, and I sure don't want it to get to the point that I got to get out here and protect these animals like that. Here's another area. The moss is cleared off of it. I don't like this at all. I hope that isn't what it appears to be. There's just these little cleared areas all over. This is from the hurricane. This tree was already dead when the hurricane hit. We was going to cut it down to get some lighter wood out of it. I think lightning had got it. It's been dead for about a year before the hurricane hit. See, there's the boys' pen is right there. All this is, it's like the ground is cleared off. No hush, you scared me, buddy. That was RJ. Come here, RJ. Come here, buddy. Got an animal or something rooting the ground up right here. There's RJ and Cookie right behind him. And there's Snuffy. Come here, Snuffy. Cookie. Well, come here, buddy. Guys, I love these animals dearly. This one right here, RJ, he's supposed to look like that one behind him with the long pointed ears. Cookie, that's him. Cookie was born polled. He never had horns. But that's the way he's supposed to look. This is RJ. His horns are deformed. He doesn't have any ears. A pig mauled him when he was a baby and ate his ears off. He's got these little nubs. Come here, buddy. He's got these little nubs right here, and that's all he's got. But his whole body is scar tissue. So he's very stiff-legged. He doesn't run. He can't run physically. There's Cookie. Hey, buddy. We bought him as a baby. It's where RJ'd have a playmate. And we bought him as a female. And we got home that night. And the following morning we went out to check him over and to give him his inoculations, and he was peeing from his belly button instead of his rear end. So our little Miss Cookie turned into a Mr. Cookie. And there's Snuffy. He was born here. He looks like an old fella, but he's very young. He's got good genes. He's the one, he got in trouble, so we had to put him back here. He raped one of our chickens. And so he's not allowed up with the girls, because if it moves, it will get bred. Anyhow, guys, thank y'all for joining me. I just wanted to walk and look. We've been getting some weird stuff. See where the ground's kicked up? It's like something was taking a stick and probing the ground and digging around in it, but it's all over, and it's right here close to the goats. And we got some of that same prints in the back. See where the ground's on? Like somebody's been probing the ground with something. All of this is busted up. And the goats do not come on this side. They can't unless I let them out. Hey, Tinker. Oh boy. This here is new. It's alright, girl. Something is pulling the fence apart. I just came out here yesterday. I had to add some new wires, new straps to the fence, because the goats will push it trying to get to this growth, and they'll push the chain link out and break the straps. So I added some new ones, and we checked this fence over. So this was done last night. Unless one of the goats done it, they'll bend it in, but I've never seen them actually break the wire. And it's right here where all this rooted up area is. I don't know. My good friend on Livewire, if you guys that haven't checked out Mark's channel, check out Livewire on YouTube. Subscribe to him. He's got a lot of activity at his place, but he is helping us out. He's sending me some game cameras to put up to where we can keep these things away from the house. There's another cleared spot right there. Something's been sitting behind these limbs. That's a whole tree. Somewhere. I don't know where it's from. It ain't none of these. No. Well, there's a big limb laying there for some reason, with a cleared spot behind it, and the fence is torn up right in front of it. Oh, I don't like that. Well, anyhow, I'm sorry to drag you guys along this far for nothing. I wanted to check. And see what was out here making all these marks outside the fence and inside the fence in the back. And so I figured I'd film it while I was out here, just in case we caught something. The other side of the property, this is the south side. You can see the lake way back there. The lake way off in the distance there. That's the east side. So the north and the south side of the property is wooded. Heavily wooded like that. Very thick with this small stuff. But we got something going on here. I don't know what it is. Got an idea. Maybe I'll catch him soon. There's the highway. I mean, we're close. We all have a wonderful evening. Thank y'all for joining me. God bless each and every one of you. And until next time, make sure that you go check out Livewire on YouTube and subscribe. Check out his videos. He's got a lot of activity over there, and for you guys that are having activity, he's got some lights that he purchased and he put up to stop his activity. You really need to go check him out. I highly recommend him. He's an awesome individual, and he says it the way he sees it. There's no beating around the bush. But if you want to keep these creatures away from your home, away from your pets, your livestock, your family, your children, whatever it may be, he's found a way to do it. And that's a Livewire on YouTube. Will y'all be safe?